Shout out to Cheese's Ed.
Coffee. Let's get it.
But let me tell you a story here. Okay.
This is about child support, by the way. Let me just play it from the beginning. Do his intro and stuff like that.
To know, how does receiving child support equal trying to destroy a man's life? A gentleman serves coffee. Let's get it.
But let me tell you a story here. Okay. I'm a repo guy.
Mm-hmm.
I don't hide it. It's a scenario that I've seen time and time again. Not necessarily in Ontario where I live, but in Alberta. And a particular file I was working. He was working oil and gas. The boys made a lot of at one point in time. This guy was making in excess of $140,000 a year. The economy goes for shit. Oil and gas goes through the toilet. Buddy loses his job. Company shuts down. Does what he's got to do. Takes a job at $60,000. Well, that shit ain't good enough for the rig pig that he hooked up with.
Right.
2 kids. She buggers off. Goes to court. I want child support. Your Honor. Last year he made $140,000. That is what his child support is based on.
Wow. He
can't afford that. Nobody can. Because he went from $140,000 to $60,000.
And by the way, that's not half. That's less than half. Not half. Less than half. And he's still expected to pay child support based on what he was.
How fucked up is that? So if you make $140,000 one year, and then you lose your job or, you know, whatever the case may be, and then you fuck around and only making $60,000, you still got to pay the amount for that $140,000. Man, you got to be careful. You got to be careful out here.
Making prior. So you're listening.
He's doing the best he can. He loves his kid. So he's got some decisions to make. Make his truck payment, his insurance.
Guys, before we get into it, I just want to say that if you agree with or like any part of my commentary, please hit the like button and leave a comment down below. It's becoming very apparent that YouTube is not a fan of the conservative nature in which we speak about movies, video games, pop culture, and politics around here. And so if we can get our engagement right, when we go up to YouTube, we can swipe our race card without having to worry about it declining, okay? Let's get into it.
Whatever other payments he's got to make.
Right.
First one he stops is his insurance payment. Driving with no insurance. Risk it. The second thing, he loses his place to live. Now the guy's living in his truck. Yep, I'm going to get a lot of hate for this, but it is my job and it is what I do.
By the way, I think how he came to find this story is it sounds like he actually may have repoed this guy's truck. I don't know. We're still listening,
what it sounds like.
But I don't know, right? But that's his job. And he's sharing you the dark side of the child support system that a lot of people don't see.
Now he's behind on his truck payments. All his toys are gone. His woman's gone. She's got the kids. And he's got this financial obligation that he can't pay. Child maintenance now seizes his driver's license. Now he can't drive. Can't work.
Took his license, took his car, took everything. She got the kids. Whatever money he had left, she's taking that. I mean, you just can't make this stuff up. What you supposed to do? Well, you about to find out what he does.
He can't drive. Can't drive. He's got no insurance. And he's got no license. Then he loses his truck. Now, I kept in contact with this guy because he was a really decent guy. A couple of weeks. A couple of weeks after I lost contact with him, I found out he...
Jesus.
Right. So he deleted himself. He deleted himself. Because how do you get out of that situation? How? What do you do? You was making $140,000 a year. The economy goes bad. You lose your job. You go out there and get another job making $60,000 a year. Your wife decides, you know what? This ain't what I signed up for. I'm out. I'm out. And I'm taking the kids. And I want the child support. All right, that's cool. I'll pay you child support. No, I want the child support money I would have gotten when you was making that $140,000. Dude, women don't give a shit about you. That woman right now, after he deleted himself, she's somewhere living her best life. How you think it's going to affect them kids when they figure out the truth? Shit is mad, man. That shit is messed up. That is messed all the way up. But you know, what can you say? Reed says, I see this all the time being in the foster care. Reed says, I see this all the time being in the foster care system where the dad is paying child support to the mom while kids are in foster care. What? That's why I ain't got kids. That's why I do not have no kids, man. Cause I'm not deleting myself. I'm not doing that. I'm deleting somebody. It ain't gonna be myself. I mean, but hey, you know what I'm saying? Pray for them kids, though. I'm gonna pray for them kids. Okay,
let's go. Hey. Beat that thing down like you started attention, my baby. You had some plans with your man, just tell him to cancel, my baby. Slide to the crib, look like Dracula's mansion, my baby.